I'm going to show you what it really means to meet David. This is not a man from history. This is a living power that's hidden inside with you. Neville Goddard said, David is hiding within us. That means there's a designed son, your own creative power, waiting to reveal who you truly are. When that moment comes, it's not a vision about religion, it's awakening. You discover that your relationship between the Father and the Son is happening inside of your very being. So by the end of this video, you'll understand, one, why David appears, what he means, and how recognizing him within will change and see how you see everything. Every person carries an unseen pattern of awakening. In Scripture, that pattern is symbolized by David. He's the beloved one. David represents the creative power of God that's inside of man, the Son that eventually calls you Father. When Saul in the Bible lost his peace and forgot who he was, David played the harp and it restored harmony. This is a picture of what happens in your higher awareness that begins to soothe the chaos of your human mind. This is not about ancient kings or kingdoms. It's about remembering the kingdom within. In your personal journey, Saul is the part of you that's ruled by fear or pride or struggle. David is the part born of love, balance, and praise. When you finally allow David to stand in you, you regain sanity, you regain spiritual clarity, and the kingdom inside is restored. The moment that you meet David is the moment that you realize the Son and the Father are one. This isn't imagination, this is revelation. One day you'll experience an inner event that's so intimate that you know beyond logic that God is your own being. And this evidence will come in the form of David or the Christ within calling you Father. This is what Paul meant when he said, when it pleased God to reveal his Son to me. He didn't say to me, he said in me. The revelation doesn't arrive from above, it releases from within. When it happens, you'll look at everyone differently. You'll stop seeing as separate bodies and you'll start seeing them as fragments of one divine mind discovering itself. The veil of otherness begins to fall. You'll realize that the world isn't divided into me and them. It's one vast being dreaming in many forms. So here's the application. How do you prepare yourself to meet David within? You practice recognition. Step one, you acknowledge the Son as the imagination itself. Every time you imagine, you're using Christ power. Treat imagination as sacred. When you picture healing, success, peace, you're letting the Son speak creation into form. So step two, calm your Saul. When your outer mind is restless, remember the music of David is praise. Shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right now. Gratitude is the sound that brings the soul back into tune. Here's step three, claim your relationship. Whisper inwardly, my creative power and I are one. Feel it. Even though your senses say otherwise, the Father and the Son are one life expressing through you. Step four, practice recognition in others. When you see someone radiant, inspired, loving, silently to yourself affirm that's David in them. This trains you to witness the divine pattern everywhere. Step five, over time you'll sense subtle conversations in silence. Intuition, warmth, knowing. Don't dismiss that. It's your inner David speaking. You've never been separated from God. You've only been asleep to the Son within. When David rises, it's not a mystical fairy tale, it's remembrance. You remember that you were never a creature that was begging for blessings. You were the Creator expressing as man. This inner recognition changes everything. It softens judgment, it quiets fear, it replaces comparison with compassion. You realize that every person you meet is another aspect of the one learning to say, I and the Father are one. So wait for David to appear within you, not by effort, but by awareness. Stay faithful to the feeling of unity, and one day your heart hear the words, you are my Father. The Son lives in me. I am the Father revealed. Love recognizes itself through me.